Welcome to your new best friend, the Crestron controller. The Crestron controller is how you're going to work the HyFlex classroom. When you walk in and touch the screen, you may find that the projector already comes on by itself. The screen may or may not also automatically lower. If not, please go ahead and lower it yourself. You will notice at the top that there are different inputs. PC means the computer hooked up in the classroom. If you have a document camera in the classroom, you would click on Dock Camera to view the dock camera. If you had other ancillary materials like an iPad that you would connect, you would either connect through an HDMI or the VGA cable. Remember to bring your own adapters. Now, the projector power only powers the LCD projector that is up on the roof of the classroom. That is the projector that is now turned on. You have not, however, turned on the camera that is broadcasting your course. To do that, if you look down below, you will see camera controls. So if you click camera controls, you will see that you need to turn the power on. So now the power is on for the camera, which is going to broadcast my lecture. Now, the camera can either be in auto track mode, which means that it will follow the movement in the classroom, or you can have it be static views. And you can control what those static views are. If you would like it to automatically track you as you move, you will click on Auto Track. Be aware that some people have said that the motion of the auto track is a little jerky. So if you have any problems with that, or if your students complain that it's making them seasick, then you might want to do the manual track. So you would turn off the auto track, and you would use the preset buttons over here on the right-hand side where it says preset. Now, depending upon the setup of your classroom, there may be more or less buttons there. Generally speaking, the left, right, and center are the positions on the whiteboard in the front of the room. Center is a center view. Left focuses on the left board, left as you're looking out from the audience. Right focuses on the right part of the whiteboard. When might you use this? Let's say that you were showing a video, but then you wanted to actually draw a graph on the left-hand side of the whiteboard. You might focus in on just the left-hand side of the whiteboard by clicking the left button. If you want the camera to show you over here at the instructor station, you would hit the instructor button. If you want to zoom in on the screen on which you're projecting either a PowerPoint or a video or anything else you're projecting, you would hit the screen button. The screen button is set to zoom in on the screen regardless of where it is in the classroom. For example, over here in Willard D. Loretto, the screen comes down in the middle of the whiteboard. But in Copernicus Hall, the screens are usually on the left or right-hand side and not in front of the whiteboard. You can also, once you've set your view, zoom in or zoom out, or if you don't want to have any of these exact presets, let's say you wanted to have something on a table in the center of the room, you might click center, but then you might click the down button so that the camera moves at a slightly lower angle to look at what's on the table rather than looking at you. These are things that you can play with. Now you can use the presets to set a particular view. For example, if you're doing a lot of demonstrations on the table, you might want to set a view of the center lowered down and zoomed in on the table, And you could set that shot and then press and hold the user 1 until that little red line came up. That would mean that that preset has been set and saved for you. But remember, you are not the only one using this room, so anyone coming in after you could also do a preset. So you're going to have to check your presets at the beginning of all of your classes.